The random car stone skipping challenge. The rules are very easy. I'm gonna hit this randomize button. Whatever car we get, we send down the ramp and see how far it can skip on the water. The car that goes the farthest is the winner. Make sure to hit that like button down below. And with that, let's jump right in, shall we? Alrighty then, let's get on with it. Here we go, randomized configs. Oh, a K-Series KC6X310D driving experience. So it's safe to assume this is probably gonna have a little pep in its step. Here we go. Not bad. Not anything insane, but again, speed does not matter in this competition necessarily. The Pessima is still the reigning champ of this competition. Here we go, 160 miles an hour. That's going to get us about to, exactly to the 80 mark. Not bad at all. But honestly, I was expecting a little more. It really comes down to this part of the car right here and underneath. That is the make or break part of the car. Anyway, here we go, randomized config. Oh God. You know, I'm going to take a wild guess here and say this is probably not going to skip at all. So we're just going to go ahead and ignore that. A Pessima track car. This should absolutely soar across that pool if we can go based off what we've seen in the past with Pessimas. This is a very fast one, so it should easily make it right. I am a little worried about the body, though, but I shouldn't have worried at all. Keep going! No, so close. 240 meters. Now, I remember just a fairly normal Pessima easily making it to the end. So the Pessima isn't the end all be all. You're going to have a good skip with any Pessima, but it's not necessarily the fastest one that is going to make it through the entire pool. Like I said, I think it's probably some of this racing bodywork that may have slowed us down just a little bit there at the end. But yeah, still a fantastic launch. We are probably not going to get anywhere near that the rest of the video. So soak it in and enjoy it. Anyway, here we go. Randomize a Dark Owl Scintilla movie car. Now, if you've never seen this before, a lot of people haven't actually. This is like the in-world version of the Boatmobile. But the catch is, it's just a movie car. So it has like it's a normal car just with a crazy skin on it. It doesn't have like a crazy engine or anything. I mean, it's still a Scintilla, but it's not going to be the fastest Scintilla in the world. Oh my God. And a little hard to control. Crazy bodywork on this thing. So let's see how it skips on the water here. I don't know, actually. I have no idea. Big bounce, not great. Face first into the 50-meter mark. Yeah, not great. I think we kind of dipped under the water and did one of these motions like that and just face planted right into the 50-meter mark. But you know what? It's still a pretty cool car. I don't know. I think it's sick looking. Can we get like a fully fleshed out Boatmobile with like guns and maybe a motorcycle that comes out the back of this thing? beamng devs, that's a golden idea. Take it if you want. I mean, you don't have to, but I think it would be cool. Anyway, here we go. Let's continue on randomizing with the pigeon. Cool. What is so cool about this? That it has seats in the back with no seat belts? That's not a recipe for disaster at all. The engine's going to explode in a second, by the way. Any second. There it goes. 120 miles an hour and dropping. Honestly, a pretty good skip there. I was expecting way less. 40 meters. You know, for a pigeon, that's not bad at all. Also, not a scratch on this thing. Just replace the engine. You're probably good, partner. Beautiful. The pigeon is one of the toughest cars in the game, and I stand by that. And randomize a dune kicker. Okay, I don't think we've ever used one of these on this particular competition. So I am a little curious, although I'm going to take a wild guess here and say we're probably just going to front flip immediately and tear ourselves apart. Let's see if my prediction is correct. Leave yours down below. Here we go. 137 miles an hour. And no, actually a fairly good skip. I mean, we didn't go that far, 60 meters, but it was a lot smoother than I was kind of expecting there. I thought we were just going to flip wildly. The front was going to go end over end in this pool, but no, for the most part, pretty good. Just did not go very far, unfortunately. A lot of pool ahead of us. Give me something good. I am not using a base pigeon. I am sorry. We tried that already. BX Series HPC drift missile from Segoya. This is an insane looking car. Look at the lights on this thing. There's just a straight up light bar. How do I even turn it on? I don't even know if I can turn it on, but here we go. A drift missile BX with one tail light. A little hard to control because, again, it is supposed to be sideways for most of its life. But here we go. It's not slow, but it's not too fast. Engine hanging on by a thread here. 140 miles an hour. Keep going. 60. We can't get past that darn 60 meter mark for some reason today. I don't know why. I mean, minus the Pessima that went almost to the end, but yeah, we need something better. Just give me something insanely fast. Oh my God, dune kicker. Okay, a drag dune kicker again from Segoya with slicks. Absolutely insane vehicle, but it kind of does look like it would skip over the water pretty good, don't you think? At 186 miles an hour, we are going sideways. And again, 80 meters. A little bit past 80 meters this time, but not much. Not much. We kind of hydroplaned a little bit there at the end there. Wow. Just goes to show even a drag car isn't going to skip that well. And, you know, this looks like it would be perfect for stone skipping. This is going to, skip you across the water. This kind of body style with all this armor underneath. But no! Very, very unpredictable game mode this is. So let's go ahead and randomize again. That is cheating. The Wider can, in fact, swim. So if we had enough time, we would make it to the end. But that would literally take a half hour to get to the end of that thing. So just assume this one is going to win, because it does, because it floats. Randomize. Give me the Boatmobile. Okay, I'll try it. This thing's actually not too slow. If you guys missed out, we did do some racing in Bikini Bottom a couple days ago. Go check that video out. I'll have it linked in the description. But yeah, I am kind of curious. I remember mentioning it, how this would be at stone skipping. And it is a boat. I don't think it floats though. It does not. It acts as if the water is not even there. Cuts through it like butter. We did make it to the end, but I don't know how to judge that, actually. Because we didn't skip, not once. We just kind of went straight to the bottom. So I guess, really, I should count it where it hit in the pool. So that was just like how far I jumped into the pool. So probably like 20 or 30 meters, maybe 40, but probably not much more than that. Dang it, man. Whoever made this, can you like update it to like floats? That'd be so good, please. Oh, a 9 junk rod. Okay. So yeah, have we gotten any 9 series on this series yet? I don't know. Let's see how fast this thing. It's not very fast at all. This is a car that's been sitting in a junkyard for a long time. Engine is going to explode. There it goes, and whoa! It threw me out of control. That never happens. Still up to 130, 120 miles an hour, straight to the bottom. I don't think any of us are surprised with that outcome. This is like the most unaerodynamic car I've ever seen in my life. at least for skipping over the surface of water. So, yeah, not surprised there in the slightest. Oh, Wendover. Okay. A grandpa car. Well, you know, it's the normal looking cars that can get you. So maybe. And since I have the memory of a goldfish, I don't remember if we've had any Wendovers on this series yet. So, you know, maybe this one will soar to victory. Let's find out. 160 miles an hour. Not bad. Pretty good. 90. There we go. Finally pushed past the 80 meter mark that we were stuck on for so long, nearly 100 meters. But I'm just kind of going off what it says up. I think it only does increments of 10 here, so we're just going to call that 90. But yeah, not bad for an old grandpa car. Gotta love it, dude. Look at that. And the dash. I love the dash on this car. It's just so retro futuristic. Look at this, man. It's so good. One of the most underrated cars in beamng.drive, and I stand by that. Simplified traffic vehicle. Well, I don't use these in the car jump arena series, so I'm not going to do it here. It's literally just a normal car, just very low poly on the inside. And, you know, it makes it so you can have a lot of traffic, not have to worry about your frame rate so much. But, yeah. An MD series school bus. I don't see this one doing too well, but I'm curious. So let's do it anyway. Will the engine survive to the bottom of this hill? That is the question. Here we go. Already redlining. Not good. Not good at all. Oh, buddy. Yeah, there it goes. Took away. It survived for quite a while, but it did blow. Here we go. We'll call that 40 meters. Yikes. Yeah, it's another one. I don't know. There's something weird about this game. Some vehicles seem like they just don't interact with the water at all for some reason. I don't know why, but it's very, very odd. And this is definitely one of them. Or, you know, maybe it's just so heavy the water just doesn't even affect it. I don't know. But that's the situation we had with that one. So let's go ahead and randomize. We'll do a couple more here. Get out of there, Neilogical. I need to delete that off my computer. Give me something good. I don't want another Wendover. Okay, hopper track day. All right. I feel like we had a hopper on this series already, and it did fairly good. I don't think it was the track version, though, which seems to be pulling to the left for some reason. I don't know why, but it is very fast. And let's see how she handles it. 150 miles an hour. Oh, not bad. Why did it give me 90? That was clearly 100. I disagree with your ruling there, game. I'm going to call that 100. We landed straight on the 100 mark, man. Come on. Not bad. Not bad at all. And randomize an I series. You know, kind of a similar shape to the Pessima, but I don't know how this is going to handle. This is a very boring car. This is the most civilian car I've ever seen in my entire life. This is a 80s BMW, basically. Grandpa edition, but it's still pretty quick. 165 miles an hour. And oh, something just stopped us immediately there. What was it? Was it the muffler? We lost all momentum the second we hit that water. Very strange. Because it looked like it was going to be a pretty good skip there, but no. Denied. All right, so to finish the video off, I know the Pessima is the GOAT. So let's see which one can make it. Which one can make it to the end of the pool the fastest? Because, you know, some of them do make it, but sometimes it takes a while. So let's try one that's very, very fast for this episode. At the end of every episode, I'm going to do this. We're going to try new Pessimas here. So should we try one of Segoya's? This one's probably a safe bet, right? If you had to pick one. So let's see if this one can make it. Well, first of all, if it can make it to the end and how fast it can do it. Oh, yeah, this thing's absurd. This thing is absurd. Here we go. 170 miles an hour. Come on. We're not going to make it. Not even close. Wow. I really thought we had a good chance there, but I guess not all Pessimas are made equal. I feel like I was in a fairly pedestrian one the first time we made it all the way across, but I guess that's something we will just have to figure out in the next episode. We'll try another Pessima at the end. Or you know what, better yet, we'll have an Oops All Pessima episode and see really which one can do it the quickest and the best. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below in those comments. You know, while you're down there, make sure that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.